Hello everybody and welcome back to Planet Zoo, where today we are going to make a panda park. Bare Essentials it's called. Panda Park is Bernard Goodwin's newest zoo, built from the ground up to celebrate the panda in all its forms. This park represents an unparalleled opportunity to show the world just how much the Goodwin Foundation knows about breeding animals on the cusp of endangerment. So don't squander it. Alright, let's go make some Panda Park. Yeah, man. You want to load it. You know you do. It's like my computer's like... right now. Poor thing. It's so old. It's like... I think it's getting on for a good 7 years old. I'm surprised it hasn't died yet. I'm so surprised it hasn't died yet. Oh, Panda Park is pretty.
Ah, pandas. They're my daughter's favorite animal. I think it's fair to say that if ever there was an animal which has captured the public's imagination, it's pandas. Oh, well, that's assuming you ignore cats and dogs, obviously. It'll take more than a cute bear to knock them off of the top spot.
Ferrets are the best.
Oh, but did you know, thanks to the incredible conservation work that's being done in China and around the world, pandas are no longer endangered.
Ah.
Amazing! That said, they're still considered vulnerable. So, this zoo is extraordinarily lucky and honored to be part of that conservation effort. It really speaks to our reputation, a reputation that you're going to be in charge of maintaining, along with all the general maintaining too. I really can't tell you how important the welfare of those pandas is. Oh, wait, I can. It is vitally important.
Okay.
The eyes of the world are on you, my friend. Although, perhaps more pressingly, the eyes of Nancy are on you too.
Well, that's way more scary. You wouldn't want to annoy Nancy.
Welcome to China. This is Bernie's brand new Panda Celebration Zoo. So new, in fact, that it's not quite finished. But we'll deal with that later. First, let's take a tour of the zoo.
We always have to take a tour of the zoo to start with. I'm starting to get quicker at all this stuff, so you zoom out and you try and work out where the giant Panda Habitat is. It usually gives you a little idea of that. Here we are. We have located, Nancy. I'm getting quicker at
Obviously, the
locating.
giant pandas are the main attraction for this zoo, and luckily for us, we have one which was born just a few days ago.
There's one.
Let's go and have a look at it.
Is it you? Are you born just...
Go on, don't be
0.2
shy.
years old?
Select the Panda Cub.
I have selected the Panda Cub.
And click on the camera to enter animal camera mode.
Animal camera mode. A cute little Panda Cub.
Oh, doesn't it just warm the cockles
Hello,
of your
little
heart?
Oh, look at
so
the noise.
Cute. Did you know that giant
It made a
pandas,
cute
or
squeak.
Ailuropoda melaneluca for being formal, are the only entirely herbivorous bears? They can actually eat up to 38 kilos of bamboo a day. Not that surprising, given that they'll spend up to 14 hours a day chomping away. I don't imagine this little fluff ball has that kind of appetite yet, though.
I don't know. Have you ever seen how much a baby ferret eats? Good grief. Loads more than the adults.
Oh no. I just got word from one of our keepers that a sable antelope was placed into a habitat without going through quarantine first, and that they're displaying signs of disease. We'll have to move them into quarantine to stop the infection from spreading to the other animals. To do that, go to the highlighted habitat, find the infected animal, and then select them to bring up their information panel.
Okay, so sable antelope. Where are you? In here somewhere? I'm just gonna click on the habitat thing, and I'm gonna see if I can find the one. Have we only got one animal in here? Yes. Alright then. Build a vet surgery. Repair the water treatment facility. I see. Well, luckily he's on his own in there, so that's not so bad. Just click on him. Maybe Nancy will tell us what to do. There we
Now
are.
click move and then transfer them into quarantine. I've highlighted the quarantine facility in the zoo for you.
Move you to quarantine. Over here. Thank you for highlighting it, Nancy. That's very nice.
Phew. That's a relief. Now that we've stopped the infection from spreading any further, we need to build a vet surgery so the antelope can be treated and then returned to his habitat. I've already highlighted where I'd like you to build it, so why don't we head over there?
You want it in here next to quarantine.
In order to build the vet surgery, click on Facilities, Staff Facilities, and then Vet Surgeries.
And again, I'm getting quick at finding things now. I probably need to like squiggle it around a bit to get it to fit in. Add you. Go in the bottom there, please. Oh, it's going to be squiggly to fit. No, don't go in like that. That's rubbish. This way, maybe? No. Where's it going to fit to the path then? You haven't really thought about this, have you, Nancy? Where? There's like no path to it. So I need to fix this path before we can do anything. Like that path sucks. Absolutely sucks. So, I want a path and I want it with the hex grid that it's got on there. I just want to... What do you mean outside placement area? I need to make a joining bit for this. Please let me. Oh, that looks awful. No. Oh, this is really fiddly. Why does she want me to put it here? This sucks. That's like the worst path ever in the world. Control Z that sucked. Alright. I think it's got an angle, a snap to grid or something on maybe. Or I can make it align to grid. How big is it? Length 1. Ah yeah, if we make it less long. Still want a 4 meter wide. I think we want a 4 meter wide one. See if that'll work. Oh look, now it works perfectly. Yay, much better. Right, now let's go back to the vet surgery and see if that helped. Will you fit in there now? Now there is a place for you to snap to the path. Nope. It's like, nope. Alright then. Fine. I'm just gonna stick it, like, sticking out there. If this was my zoo, that would not have happened though. Promise you right now. I'm kind of upset that that has to be like that. There's some kind of... Okay, do you know what? Now that's there. I'm going to try and move it and see if I can move it at all. And I'd need the path all the way to the door, wouldn't I? Well, I have built a vet surgery, Nancy. Oh no, I do need it to be inside there, like that. Okay, Control Z. Get rid of it. I know that the vet surgery can be found in facilities. I just can't get the path up there right, so the path needs to be right to there. Length of 1, width of 4 meters. Align to grid. Select the grid there. That seems to work so much better. No, 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 I don't need steps all the way up to there, like. Down, down, down. This is difficult. Oh, I see it. It does need to actually go up. Alright then. You see? So it needs to go up to there. I don't understand though, because that other one here, that works. That works fine. The mouse is down, down. Down, 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 down. I do not get why it works over here. It just like nicely snaps in. And over here, it does not at all. Why give me such a difficult place to place something? Why indeedy? Also, how wide is that? That's wider than... No, it's the same width. Is this a staff path? Maybe that's why. Maybe a staff path is easier to deal with. Just difficult to... Okay, so now that's going downwards. Why is it so difficult to get the right angle on it? Up. Up. That should automatically happen, I swear. Alright then, let's see if we can put the vet surgery in at all now. This is my worst bugbear about the game sometimes, is that... physically can't get the damn thing to fit. Still messing around up the top of the building and won't go in. It's not recognizing that path as a path at all. Are there any other selections I can do on it? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to put it down. Now it's obstructed. Oh great. It's obstructed by the path I'm putting in there. I'll place you. Invalid rotation. Okay. I will rotate you correctly, and then I will place you. And then I'm going to try doing advanced move, maybe? If I can. No, I'm not allowed an advanced move. Okay. Oh, man. This is not fun. I don't know. Can I tried pressing shift. That's allowing me to go up and down. Ah! Control. You beautiful, beautiful beast. Right. Why isn't it working now? Is it shift and control? Nope. Okay, you press shift, then you press control. Then you can go back and forward with it. What? It did it for just 1 second there. Oh, you frustrating. You so frustrating. Is there something I don't know about this building? Probably. Why would it do it once and never again? I don't understand. It's up and down. I see. They're saying it's invalid placement. So control. Shift goes up and down. It gives me like a little red thing. And that should be where it goes, but it's obstructed. Okay. Let's try again. Wonderful. Okay, and then click. Ah, we're done. Okay. Right.
That's the job.
Oh!
Vet surgeries play a very important role in a zoo, as they're the only places that vets can treat the animals. Once there's room for the antelope, the vet will pick them up from quarantine and bring them to the surgery.
Yeah, I'm starting to let it. I
Yes,
told you guys to suck at
diseases
building.
can spread through a habitat quite easily, especially if the water inside it isn't being cleaned regularly. As it happens, I just got a report that one of our water treatment facilities has broken down, and the water in the flamingo and saltwater crocodile habitats has gotten dirty. I've highlighted the water treatment facility for you, so you should go and check it out.
Right, okay, so now we've got a water treatment facility, but now I know how to move things up and down and back and forward a bit more. What's the word? Easily. In a bit more of a controlled way. Then I'll find that a bit more easy to do from now on. Definitely. I've pegged that now. I've worked out what I'm doing. And I don't need to build paths. It will build them for me, but I just need to make sure that I've pressed control and in it'll slide. And that shift will go up and down. If I just remember that, I think I'll be good with my building from now on. Alright then, so. This is the water treatment. I've located. I need to click on it so Nancy will talk to me again. No?
Click on the water treatment facility to bring up its information panel.
Here we are. I already did that. Call mechanic. I figure that's what I need to do, right? Hello, mechanic. Oh, no, you're the cleaner. You can't do anything. Where's the mechanic then? Go and have a look at him. Locate mechanic. I am slowly getting this game. It's just still it's just a few fiddly little controls and you're good pretty much. See, when I go back to franchise mode, we'll be looking at the staff happiness and things like that as well.
Now that the water treatment facility has been repaired, the water will be cleaned up in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail.
Yay!
You can also use mechanics to repair power facilities, transport rides, bins, benches, signs, and, as you already know, habitat barriers.
Okay.
Now, I'll be honest, I'm still a little worried about that disease scare we had, so I think we should do some research into it. Doing research into a disease can help prevent future outbreaks of it. And even if we do have an outbreak, it'll make the disease much less potent. I'd like you to start some research into bordetalosis.
Cool.
Disease research can be found in vet research, so head over to your research centre and get one of the vets researching it.
At least I don't have to, like, place anything for this. So this is fine. And like I say, I think I've sorted that out, though, now. I think I've sorted out my issue with trying to get things into other structures. Which is quite pleasing. Where is my research center? Do I even have one? I do not know. Oh, actually, yeah, the vet building I just placed, that is research as well, isn't it? Silly She-Lab. Of course, I've lost it now. Is it down here? I think so. Nope. Oh, yep. That's got like a research thing on it. Research Centre. Oh, cool. That was a happy accident. Okay, so view the research centre. I may need to scroll down to find border bordeliosis. No, bordetalosis, I think it is. Let's get the objectives out of the way and then I can find a nice vet to go and... In fact, Tommy Presley looks like a better vet, actually.
Lovely job.
There we are.
Once that research is
Yay,
complete, I expect you'll
bronze
send that disease
petal.
packing in no time.
Whew! That was a close-run thing with those antelopes. I dread to think what might have happened if you hadn't got them into quarantine as quickly as you did. Fast thinking there. We had a horrible outbreak of viral gastroenteritis here at Goodwin House. Although, luckily, that was just limited to me and my wife.
TMI. TMI. I did not want to know that.
Right. Now that we've got all our urgent tasks in hand, we can start to focus on the guests and improving their time in the park. You see, you can also do research into new and improved guest facilities,
Mechanic
transport
research.
rides, as well as new types of barrier and other things via the workshop. I've highlighted the workshop for you, so head over there, select it, and then click on View Workshop.
The workshop is next to, I believe, anyway. Oh no, it's over here, is it? Alright then. So we've got a workshop over here. But you could just click into mechanic research like I did. And that would have done exactly the same thing.
And finally, assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops by dragging and dropping them onto it. I can't wait to see what they come up with.
See, you can just go to the zoo overview and then just go to mechanic research rather than having to find all the buildings. What did she ask me to do? Research just a memento. Okay, cool. Just a memento. I'm not seeing it here.
And finally, assign a mechanic to research souvenir shops by dragging and dropping them onto it.
Souvenir shops.
I can't wait to see what they come up with.
There we are. So if you ever miss what she says, which I do all the time because I just have
Great stuff. That research will take a little while, so let's have a look at something else in the meantime. Because we've had some good news.
Have we? Because I have no focus, was what I was trying to say. How can I have focus when Nancy keeps interrupting me? Okay. And of course, when Nancy interrupts me when I'm doing something, that's when I don't pay attention to what she's saying, because I'm like trying to hold in my head what I'm doing.
Great stuff. That research will take a little while, so let's have a look at something else in the meantime. Because we've had some good news.
Alright. Locate quarantine small 264. Okay. I have located. Adopt the gifted pandas.
We're allowed to adopt more giant pandas. The authorities have given us 3 females to help with our breeding program. Even so, I'm sure you know how notoriously difficult it is to get pandas to breed, so we'll have to be patient.
Cool.
Our current giant panda habitat is full to the brim, but luckily we've already got another habitat ready to go.
Yay!
But before we move our new pandas in, they'll need to go through quarantine.
Okay.
Of course, we can't do that until we've accepted them. So open up animal trading and go into the animal reward section.
Rewards. Giant pandas. 1, 2, 3.
Just click transfer to animal storage next to each of the pandas.
Boom.
And then they'll be
I'm good at that bit. Just not good at building it. There was no tutorial for building, to be fair.
From animal storage to quarantine. To do that, just select them in animal storage, then click send to zoo, and then click on the quarantine facility in the zoo. Don't worry, I've highlighted it for you so you can find it easily.
No, just move them all to quarantine.
While we wait for them to clear quarantine, you should set up their new habitat so they feel at home in there. I'll also need you to bring over one of the male pandas from our other habitat, because without him, we're not going to have much of a breeding program, are we? So
no.
go on, move him over and get everything set up for your pandas.
Alright, and so we need to find... Is this our new panda habitat or is that the old? This is the old one. So we need to move Mr. Dudes. Need to find the male panda. This one. Do we have 2 males? We apparently have 3 males, but I'm not seeing. Go away. Please don't tell me that is actually pronounced go away, because that would be so funny. But no. You're saying there's 7 animals, 3 female, 1 male, 1 baby. I imagine. Why can't I see them all? I'm happy enough to take him. If he wouldn't, like, keep running away. Let's just pause it a second. I don't want animals running away. I mean, I suppose it's kind of your name, but... So I'm going to move you. And we're going to go find our new panda habitat. Wherever that is, which is over here, seemingly. New panda habitat! There we are. So we've done that. So, set up the new panda habitat. Use the filters to make sure you get the correct items. Okay. Let's have a little look at the habitat. It's very difficult to see until Mr. New Panda gets here. I don't want it too fast. So I need to add a feeding station for the pandas. Okay. Now, if you look at the tags, you'll be able to see. Or, oh right, there's species filters now. Okay. Pandas. P for panda. It's not under P for panda. It'll be like Super Siberian Panda or something, won't it? I'm not seeing pandas. So that doesn't help much. Does that mean we haven't researched anything? Red pandas? But these are giant pandas. Oh, they'd be under G for giant panda. Duh. Not P for panda, G for giant panda. So this is all their stuff then. So I can give them a nice feeding trough. They can use an arboreal. An arboreal, I don't know how to say that word. Feeding trough. Let's put it somewhere where it's not going to be halfway into the floor. It can go there. Okay. And they can use a big old water bowl, or they can have a fancy water pipe, which I think is quite nice. Although I think I might want to turn that one around, so let's do advanced move rotate, and we'll just rotate it. Where'd you go? There we are. Okay. So we've done food and water. What else we got to do? Oh, visiting player apparently. Add food enrichment, toy enrichment, terrain welfare to 90%, and plant welfare to 90% as well. Let's have a look at and see if the vet's in there now. Vet, the panda is in there now, and then I can see if he's happy with his terrain and stuff. I'm not going to be able to see what his terrain happiness is until... Alright then. Let's add, while we're waiting... I did tell him to move. While we're waiting, I'm going to add some enrichment. So let's add some... Panda Habitat. Enrichment. Food enrichment for pandas. So we've got a roller feeder. So they like that apparently. And they've got a tree scatter feeder. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Funky monkey. Right, so add toy enrichment. Let's have a look at that. Lots of things they like. They like to have wind chimes. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. I want to see them do that. Utterly want to see them do that. That's a nice place for their rubbing pillar. And then we can give them, like, that's tiny. Herb scent enrichment. Maybe if I pop it by the wind chimes, I'll actually be able to find it. Oh yeah. Okay. And it seems to have that. So terrain welfare. Paint the terrain to increase the panda's welfare. But I don't know what it wants yet. But how can I paint? Where is that male panda? Is he not in there yet? Okay, let's go to the Panda Habitat and go to animals and see if he's in there yet. So he's in there. Cool. Let's go and have a look at him directly. And see how happy or unhappy he is. I don't know where he even is. Ah. Here he is. Okay. So, I can now see that he's happy with loads of stuff, but his habitat is still unhappy, which is great. Not great, but it's great that we'll be able to know what to do. So, now I can see that the grass, the short grass is not enough, but the long grass is too much. So, I can paint the terrain with some short grass, where there is long grass right now. And that should, hopefully, start to remove the long grass, replace it with short grass, be a bit happier. A lot of long grass in here. It's a bit dark though. Can't see very well. Oh, it's like someone heard me. The sun is coming up. Get rid of a bit more of that long grass and they should be a bit happier. Like, we don't eat no long grass. We eat bamboo. To bamboozle you. Sorry, I had to say that. Still too much long grass. I'll just keep replacing it with short grass. So they can still have a bit more of that and still be happy. Ah, there's some more around here too. Get rid of it. The pandas do not like it. It scares them. They saw that horror movie and they were like, no, we don't like long grass anymore. It'll kidnap us. And yes, my zoo has pandas that are terrified of horror movies and watch TV and also don't like long grass. There we are. Perfect. They love their terrain now. Wonderful. But they don't like their plants. Oh no. Well, let's have a look. We want some panda plants. So we can't do species. So we need to know what plants they like. So let's have a look over here at environment, and ideal plant range likes to be in Asia and it likes to be temperate. Temperate Asian plants. Oh, there's lots of nice like azaleas and things that they like to have. So we could put some nice big azalea bushes along here for them. Oh, that's nice. Okay, and a nice big tree. Yeah. Give them some shade and stuff. Maybe not quite that big. Maybe a smaller one. Oh yeah. And then what else we have? Oh, they're gonna need loads of bamboo, aren't they? I'll make them feel right at home. Now, there are some things that need to be removed. So, King Protea. And they don't like the Labrador. Oh, I gotta try and find this stuff. Like. Oh, is it this stuff, the goldenrod? That looks to be part of earning. Oh. See, if I built this, I wouldn't have made it like that to start with. Do I have to edit the group now? Because there seems to be... I believe the goldenrod is in these flower beds. Alright then. Okay, there's a heater in there. I need to edit this. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. There are plants I don't like. And I can't remove them without editing the building. I believe, anyway. Unless I'm very much mistaken. A lot of the stuff they don't like is in there. But maybe we can put enough stuff in that they'll be happy. I shall have to see. So I'm going to go to the panda. My one panda that's in here. Go this way through the habitat barrier, and I'll be able to see where he's gone. And then click on your face. Are you inside your... You're inside the building, look. Hello? Look, he's sleeping. Sleeping in his little house. Oh, here we are. Alright, so. 39 on the plants at the moment. There are many, many plants that he doesn't like. What do you mean you don't like wind chimes? You're bored. You're bored of it. Well, I see. You're bored of your wind chimes. You use them for like 5 minutes. What are you on about?